The government has been targeting to reduce the cost of power as well as increase connectivity of more Kenyans to the national grid under the last mile connectivity project. President Uhuru Kenyatta says his government will continue to partner with the private sector to generate more electricity in the country. The president pointed out that in the last 5 years, the government has worked with the private sector and significantly increased generation and delivery of electricity to the Kenyan people.
Encourage the private sector to invest in power generation. And we're also now beginning to encourage the private sector to invest in transmission, which is viable, profitable, and delivers jobs, while the government continues to implement the last mile connectivity, ensuring that a higher number of homes get access to electricity.
The Africa France Business Forum and the Stars in Africa program that focuses on youth entrepreneurship and innovation were launched today. The French Business Confederation President Pierre Gattaz, who is also the Vice President of Business Europe, has affirmed the commitment of the largest French Business Confederation to work with Kenya to achieve President Kenyatta's Big Four agenda, especially in manufacturing, to create jobs.
We all know that Kenya is one of the most important markets with the greatest potential in Africa. We are eager to boost economic ties and continue to build a strong, lasting, strategic cooperation based on mutual trust and commitment over the long term.
The French Business Confederation represents 75% of French companies of all sizes and in all sectors of the economy. Gattaz said the delegation's visit to Kenya was a response to President Uhuru's invitation when he was on a state visit to France in 2016. Kenya Private Sector Alliance CEO Carol Kariuki expressed confidence that the right policies, culture and change in the education system will improve youth employment in Kenya and across the continent.
That through fostering the right policies, culture and mindset in our education system, we are going to improve youth employability in Africa. It is imperative to note that the private sector in Kenya has been passionate about improving youth employability and continues to support activities geared towards the plight of the youth.
In the next 5 years, the government intends to expand manufacturing and increase its contribution to GDP from 9% to 15%, achieve universal health coverage, facilitate the construction of 500,000 low-cost houses, and ensure food security.